All right, diving into this Athene Performance Elite Annuity today.
Okay.
Looks like some long-term financial planning is on your mind.
Yeah.
Got brochures, some notes.
Definitely some stuff to unpack.
Well, I'm going to take a good look.
Awesome.
See how it could work, creating that retirement lifestyle you're looking for.
That's the thing about annuities. They can be a game changer for retirement security.
Right.
But just like with any financial tool, gotta understand it.
Exactly.
See if it fits with the whole picture.
Every retirement dream is different, right?
For sure.
That's why we're here breaking it down.
Yes.
This Athene Performance Elite Annuity, all the features. Figure out if it's the right fit for you.
Well, Athene talks about retirement as a new beginning, not an end, right? Promoting this whole retire.better philosophy.
Catchy.
Yeah.
But beyond the slogan, they really hit on their financial stability.
Oh, absolutely. Highlighting those A+ ratings
Yeah.
from the major institutions. S&P, Fitch, AM Best, Moody's. That's a good sign. Shows they're in it for the long haul.
Stability is key when you're thinking long-term.
Absolutely.
So what exactly I get this Athene Performance Elite Annuity?
It's a fixed indexed annuity.
Okay.
Might sound kind of complicated.
Yeah.
But basically, it's a blend of guaranteed growth and then potential to earn even more by linking it to how market indices perform.
So a bit of the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Safe and potentially exciting.
Exactly. It's like having that safety net, but still able to reach for those higher returns.
I like it.
So let's say you want that security, knowing your money's growing no matter what the market does. That's where that fixed interest rate comes in.
Yeah.
It's declared annually, ensures that minimum growth rate.
Makes sense. But how does this whole linking to market indices thing work?
Right?
Does that mean my money's actually invested in the stock market?
That's a great question and a key point.
Yeah.
Your money isn't directly invested in the market with a fixed index annuity. Instead, it's more like you're tracking how a specific index performs.
Gotcha.
So if the index goes up, you have the potential to earn more.
Right.
But here's the best part. If the market takes a dip, your principal is protected.
Okay.
You won't lose money just because the market had a bad day.
That's a relief.
Yes.
Knowing I won't lose my hard-earned savings is a pretty comforting thought.
Totally agree that peace of mind is a big draw for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Especially as they get closer to retirement.
For sure.
Yeah.
So we've got that security with the fixed interest rate,
Right.
then the potential for more growth by linking to these indices.
Right.
What else should we know about the Athene Performance Elite? What makes it stand out?
Well, there are a few key features
Okay.
that make it really attractive. One of the first things people notice is the premium bonus.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an immediate boost to your initial investment.
Everyone loves a bonus.
Yeah, you get more money right off the bat.
Love that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's the tax advantage, right?
Oh, right. We can't forget about that.
Yeah.
With Athene Performance Elite, your money grows tax-deferred. That means you don't pay taxes on those gains until you withdraw in retirement.
Okay.
Can be a huge EE benefit, letting your money compound and grow more effectively over time.
Definitely something to consider. Less for Uncle Sam, more for those retirement years.
Exactly.
Speaking of retirement, does this annuity offer any options for getting income once I'm ready to, kick back and relax?
Absolutely. That's crucial for any retirement plan.
Right.
The Athene Performance Elite offers several different income options.
Okay.
You can set up regular income streams to cover expenses throughout retirement.
Nice.
It's like having a built-in paycheck, even when you're not working anymore.
That sounds pretty reassuring.
Yes.
It's nice to know there are options to create that consistent cash flow.
Definitely.
What happens if, the unexpected happens?
Okay.
Is there protection for loved ones built in?
Yes, there's a death benefit included. It's like an extra layer of security knowing that your loved ones are protected financially if something were to happen.
So we've got guaranteed growth,
Yes.
potential market-linked gains,
Right.
bonus, tax advantages, income options,
Yeah.
and D, a death benefit.
It's shaping up to be quite the package.
It really is.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing it's not quite that simple.
Yeah.
Are there different types of Athene Performance Elite annuities to pick from?
You're right. There are some variations
Okay.
within the Athene Performance Elite family. Each one has its own features and nuances.
Okay.
It's about finding the one that matches your needs and goals.
So there are options to tailor it. Tell me more.
They offer different contract lengths, which basically means how long you're committing to the annuity.
Okay.
There's the Athene Performance Elite 7, 10, and 15.
Got it.
Those numbers refer to the initial withdrawal charge period,
Okay.
which we'll get to a little bit later.
So choosing a time frame that works for my retirement.
Exactly.
What else? Any other choices?
They also have what they call plus versions
Oh, plus versions.
of each contract length.
Mm-hmm.
The Athene Performance Elite 7 Plus, 10 Plus, and 15 Plus.
Plus versions.
The plus versions are designed for people who want a bit more flexibility with their money.
Okay.
They come with an added feature called the liquidity rider.
Plus versions and a liquidity rider. Sounds intriguing. What's the catch?
Well, that extra flexibility comes at a price.
Yeah.
There's an additional charge for that liquidity rider.
Okay.
But it's worth looking into because it offers some valuable benefits for some people.
Makes sense. So we've got contract length and whether we want that added flexibility of the plus version.
Right.
But let's get to the heart of it. How does my money actually grow with this annuity?
There are a few different ways,
Okay.
which is what makes this annuity so interesting.
Yeah.
First, you've got the fixed crediting strategy, which is that guaranteed interest rate we talked about earlier.
Right.
It's the safe and steady approach, predictable growth.
Got it. My safety net.
Right.
But I'm also curious about those market-linked gains. How do those work?
That's where the index crediting strategies come in.
Oh.
With these strategies, a portion of your potential return, it's linked to the performance of specific market indices.
Okay.
So if those indices perform well,
Yeah.
your annuity value could grow at a faster rate than the guaranteed fixed rate.
Sounds like I could benefit if the market goes up, but what if it crashes? Do I lose money?
That's the key here. Even though you're linked to those indices,
Right.
your money isn't directly invested in the market.
Okay.
It's more like you're tracking the performance without the risk of actually losing your principal if the market drops.
That's the part I love. It's like having the potential for those market gains, but with a buffer to protect my savings from those scary market dips.
Exactly. It's a way to potentially outpace inflation and reach those goals while knowing your principal is safe.
Awesome.
Now, if this all sounds a little complicated,
A little bit, yeah.
Athene offers a solution. Their strategy preset.
What's that?
It's like autopilot for your annuity growth.
Okay.
Athene's strategy preset automatically diversifies your investment across different indices,
Okay.
and it rebalances them for you annually.
Got it.
You don't have to constantly monitor the market or make changes yourself.
Hands-free growth potential. I like the sound of that.
Yes.
But of course, we'll eventually want to actually use that money we've been growing.
Right.
What are the options for getting our hands on those retirement funds?
The Athene Performance Elite Annuities actually offer quite a bit of flexibility there.
Great.
They have what are called annual free withdrawals.
Okay.
They let you take out a certain percentage of your money each year without penalties.
That's great. What percentage are we talking?
It depends on which annuity you choose.
Okay.
But usually around 5% to 10%.
Okay.
So you have that penalty-free access if you need it, plus some special situations where you can access even more without penalty.
Like what? I'm all about options.
Well, there's what they call the confinement waiver.
Oh.
It lets you access 100% of your money
Wow.
if you're in a qualified care facility for
through.
60 days or more.
Got it.
You never know. So having that safety net can be really valuable.
That's good to know.
Oh.
And what about if I get really sick?
Yeah.
Are there options then?
There's another waiver, the terminal illness waiver.
Okay.
It allows access to 100% of your money
Wow.
if you're diagnosed with a terminal illness and have a life expectancy of a year or less.
Okay.
It's about having control and options during tough times.
Definitely. It
This-
sounds like they've thought about the what ifs,
They have?
built in those safety nets for unexpected things.
Right.
That peace of mind is valuable.
Definitely.
Now, you mentioned those plus versions earlier
Yes.
that come with the liquidity rider.
Right.
What makes them so special? Why would someone choose a plus version over the regular one?
The plus versions, like the name says,
Yeah.
they offer some extra benefits, especially for those who want flexibility with their money.
Got it.
They come with what are called enhanced free withdrawals.
So more chances to access my money without penalty. Tell me more.
Exactly. With the plus versions, you can generally withdraw a higher percentage every year without a penalty.
Oh.
For example, the 10 and 15-year plus versions usually let you take out up to 10% annually, even starting in that first year.
Wow. That's a lot more flexibility.
It is.
What else comes with the plus package?
One of the most attractive features is the return of premium benefit.
Okay.
It's basically a guarantee that after 4 years,
Yeah.
your cash surrender value will never be less than what you originally paid in,
Okay.
minus any taxes or withdrawals you've already made.
So basically, I can't lose my initial investment, even if the market goes crazy.
Exactly.
It's a pretty amazing safety net.
Yeah.
But there's a cost for this added flexibility and security.
Right.
How much does this liquidity rider actually cost me?
There's an annual charge for the liquidity rider.
Yeah.
It comes out of your annuity's value.
Okay.
During what's called the withdrawal charge period.
Okay.
We'll get into that a bit later.
Makes sense. Nothing's free.
Right.
It sounds like for some folks, that peace of mind and flexibility of the plus version might be worth that extra cost.
For sure. It all comes down to individual preferences.
Right.
What you value most in your retirement plan.
We've talked a lot about the benefits and features of the Athene Performance Elite.
Yes, we have.
But got to be realistic, right?
Of course.
Address those limitations too.
Absolutely. Every financial product has its quirks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What are some of the key limitations to be aware of with this annuity?
One of the first things is the withdrawal charge period.
Okay.
It's the time when you'll face a penalty if you take out more than your free withdrawal amount.
So consequences for early access.
Right.
How long does that withdrawal charge period last?
Depends on the annuity you choose.
Okay.
The Athene Performance Elite 7 has a 7-year withdrawal charge period. The 10 and 15-year versions have, well, 10 and 15 years.
You got it.
Yeah.
So the longer the contract, the longer I need to commit to keep my money in.
Right.
Without those extra charges.
Correct.
How much are those penalties?
The specific charges vary.
Okay.
Depending on the annuity and how long you've had it.
Okay.
But usually the penalty decreases over time.
Like a sliding scale.
Exactly.
That's good to know.
Exactly.
What about that premium bonus?
Yes.
What happens if I need to withdraw more than the free amount before the bonus is fully vested?
Good question.
Any consequences?
There's what they call a premium bonus vesting adjustment.
Okay.
It basically means that if you withdraw more than you're allowed or surrender the annuity before the bonus is fully vested, you could lose some of that bonus.
So incentive to hold on to the annuity for the long haul.
Right.
To really benefit from that bonus.
Exactly.
What about this market value adjustment, or MVA?
Yes.
I've heard that term.
Right.
But not really sure what it means practically.
The MVA comes into play. When you take out more than your free withdrawal amount or surrender the annuity during the withdrawal charge period.
Got it.
It's an adjustment based on how interest rates have changed.
Since I bought it.
Yes, since you purchased the annuity.
So if interest rates go UP after I purchase the annuity, the MVA could work against me.
That's right.
Okay.
If rates are higher when you withdraw than they were when you bought it, the MVA will be negative, meaning you'll receive a little less than you expected. Okay. But if rates have gone down since you bought the annuity, the MVA could actually benefit you, and you'd receive a little more.
Got it.
Yeah.
So another factor to consider, how interest rates might change.
Exactly.
With all these features, benefits, limitations, I'm wondering, who's this annuity really for?
That's the big question. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Right.
Generally, it's a good fit for people who want that balance of long-term tax-deferred growth and protection from market downturns.
Someone who wants to be in on those potential market gains.
Yes.
But also sleep well at night knowing their money is safe.
Exactly. For those who want those higher returns, but don't want to risk their savings in the volatile stock market.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
This annuity has a lot of moving parts and details.
It does.
It's easy to get lost trying to figure it all out alone.
That's why working with an experienced annuity broker is absolutely crucial when considering a product like this.
So finding the right guide is key.
It is.
What should I be looking for in an annuity broker? What qualities and expertise should they have?
Great question. First, you want someone with deep knowledge about annuities.
Okay.
Ideally, specific expertise with fixed indexed annuities.
Got it. Someone who really speaks the language.
Exactly. They should be able to explain everything clearly. Answer all your questions, even the simple ones.
Right, because no question is too dumb when it comes to my financial future.
Exactly.
And speaking of my financial future,
yes,
where does the Athene Performance Elite fit into my overall plan?
Okay.
It can't be the only piece of the puzzle, right?
You're absolutely right. You should see it as one tool in your retirement toolbox.
Okay.
Not a magic bullet, but a valuable piece of a well-diversified plan.
So I need a mix of different investments.
Precisely. Your retirement plan should include different asset classes, like stocks, bonds, real estate, and maybe annuities like this one.
Got it.
The exact mix depends on your situation, risk tolerance, goals.
Yeah.
It's about crafting a portfolio that matches your vision for retirement.
Okay, so it's not one size fits all.
Exactly.
It seems like having a knowledgeable financial advisor could be really valuable.
Absolutely.
What should I consider when choosing a financial advisor? What questions should I ask?
Finding the right financial advisor is just as important as choosing the right products.
Okay.
It's a relationship built on trust and expertise. You want someone who understands you, your needs, your goals, your concerns. Someone to help you navigate the complexity and make good decisions that are right for you.
What are some red flags to look out for when choosing an advisor?
One major red flag is high-pressure sales tactics.
Oh.
If they're pushing you to decide quickly without giving you time to understand or ask questions.
Got it. No pressure. What about unrealistic promises?
You're right to be cautious. There are no guarantees in investing.
Yeah.
Any advisor promising specific returns isn't being totally honest. A good advisor will be upfront about the risks, the rewards, with any investment.
So honesty and transparency are key.
Absolutely.
I'm also thinking fees are an important thing to consider.
Absolutely. You always need to know all the costs before you sign anything. A good advisor will be open about fees and make sure you're comfortable with them.
I'm starting to feel a bit overwhelmed.
I understand.
With all the information and decisions involved in planning for retirement.
It can be daunting, but you don't have to do it all at once.
Yeah.
Break it down into steps.
Yeah.
Seek guidance when you need it.
Right.
Remember, you don't have to figure this out alone.
It's reassuring to hear that. And it's never too early to start, right?
Absolutely. The earlier, the better. It gives your money more time to grow and lets you make adjustments along the way.
So retirement planning is a journey.
It is, not a destination.
We've covered a lot today.
We have.
From the details of the Athene Performance Elite to the bigger picture of retirement planning.
It's been a good overview.
Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear your key takeaways.
Sure.
What's sticking with you?
The biggest takeaway for me is personalized financial planning.
Okay.
It's not one size fits all.
Right.
What works for one person might not for another.
Yeah.
It's about the tools and strategies that match your needs, goals, and risk tolerance.
It's about creating a retirement plan that fits my life, not trying to squeeze my life into a pre-made plan.
Exactly. And that's where having a knowledgeable and trustworthy financial advisor is so important.
Yeah.
They can help you see through the noise, understand your options, and make choices tailored to you.
Sounds like finding that right guide can make a big difference.
It really can.
Any final thoughts before we wrap up this deep dive?
Just one. We've talked about the money side of things.
Yeah.
But we can't forget the emotional and personal side.
The non-financial aspects of retirement. I love that.
Yeah.
It's not just about the money.
Right.
It's about a fulfilling life in this new chapter.
Exactly. Retirement is a chance to chase passions, be with loved ones, give back to your community.
Yeah.
Create a lifestyle that brings you joy.
So plan for financial security, but also dream big about the life you want.
Yes.
Make sure your financial plan supports that vision, not the other way around.
Well said.
Okay, on that inspiring note, we'll wrap